Welcome to the Karyn Reece Show. I'm psychic medium Karyn Reece with my wonderful other half, Alexa Zeppia.
Hello, hello. How are you?
Never ending, always busy.
Yeah, I feel you there.
No dead space, just saying.
I feel you there. So, obviously, you're a psychic medium, but are there psychic mediums on the other side? Like, can they channel, and if so, can they channel, like, how does that
Oh, that's
work?
like reverse.
Yeah. Like, how does that work?
You always come up with good questions, just so
Thank you.
know.
My mind's always going, I guess. I don't know.
That's dangerous.
Yes.
Actually, there's no difference. If you're an artist here, you're great at math, and you release from the body, and you're on the other side, you still carry those talents, traits, skills, whatever you want to call them. So there's no difference. As far as being able to channel, well, they're already walking within our, life here, so there's really no channeling in the traditional sense in terms of what we in the physical do to connect to the other side.
So,
but
how would that like, if a psychic passes, right? Do they just like lose their ability? Like, I don't understand.
Oh no, you would still keep those abilities. You would employ them when you come to your next life, your physical life. As far as on the other side, yeah, they communicate, but all spirits on the other side can communicate with us. It's a frequency that they're in a different, zone, which will be there someday. And then meanwhile here, I'll turn on the frequency to connect into that, plane of existence.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So
that makes sense.
Yeah. So like you're a great, baker.
Oh, I was like,
yeah.
where were you
So
going with that?
when you're on the other side, you'll be a great baker, and then when you reincarnate, you'll be a great baker. Because a lot of times you'll take your talents and traits with you from lifetime to lifetime, and usually you'll,
That's so interesting. So when you cross over to the other side, can someone gain psychic abilities that they never knew they had, or is it something that is heightened here first?
When you cross to the other side, you have more psychic abilities because you're able to connect with other people's frequencies. So somebody in the living, that crosses over, they're able to connect into your thoughts and, your psychic realm because you have an aura. That's where your past, present, and future information is. That's your psychic realm. So they're able to tap that. They can see in your aura, oh, look, Alexa's going to be going to Florida or whatever you're going to be doing. So they have that ability. It's like instantaneous.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so it's all
Very
frequency.
insightful. Thank you.
Yes, no problem.
Thank you. So we'll be back for more with the Karyn Reece Show. Welcome back to the Karyn Reece Show. We are so excited to have our next guest with us. She is a fashion expert and stylist who knows so much about the industry, so we wanted to bring her on. Welcome, Melissa Polo Landau, to the show. How are you?
Hello, ladies. How are you? I'm great. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course.
Well, we're so excited to have you. So you're such this incredible icon in your industry. So can you, or well, should I say, have you ever thought that you're in the right career? Have you ever questioned, are you doing the right thing? Or have you ever considered looking at another career path?
Sometimes tricky. I mean, I did at one point, I always thought I wanted to go into finance or like be a lawyer. But then I thought about all the school and I'm like, ugh, no, that's terrible. It sounds so bad at this point in my life. So, I mean, but generally, no, I really do love what I do. When I get to see my clients somewhere out there, even if they're just posting on social media, it makes me feel so good that I did that. I helped that person feel so good at that moment, and they're sharing it to the world and the public. That's so rewarding to me. So I really I'm going to do this forever.
Awesome. So obviously the fashion industry changes all the time, and that's your brand. So as your brand's changing, have you found it hard to change with the times, but also remain authentically you at the same time?
As of right now, I have not found it difficult to change with anything. I think I grow with the changes, and it actually gives us, and me and whoever else is doing what I do, an opportunity to grow. So I never look at any kind of, change, honestly, it's like a lot of our business is done on social media. And at this point, it's kind of, the same kind of dynamic that it's been for the last like 6-7 years. So if something comes around that completely changes that, then I can answer that question. But as of right now, nothing has changed. So I think it's good. I think we're good. We're in a good place right now.
We feel good with that question or that
Yeah.
answer.
I feel really good right now.
So here's a question too. What trend would you like to see go and why?
The skinny, super skinny jean. I like the straight leg skinny, like the not so stuck on your, on the leg. People still wear it. And I just think that it's just so tight and it's so limiting. Everyone wears it in just the wrong way that I would like to just see that completely go. Like those types of denim need to just go. It should be like straight leg. It should be a nice straight, meaning like it's still skinny, but not stuck on your body, not stuck on there that you're like trying to pull stuff and it's like sticking on you. That kind of denim, the ultra skinny denim.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
So as a stylist, you obviously have to see kind of into the future as to what the trends are going to be so you can style your clients. How far into the future do you actually look at trends? And also, are you ever surprised when something you think is going to flop actually does like amazing?
Yeah, I mean, 6 months is pretty much the timeline that I have to when I go to, New York Fashion Week. It's 6 months prior to the season dropping. So meaning like coming out in retail. So it's 6 months that I get the opportunity to kind of know what's happening and be quick on it because, that's my job, to study runway, to see what the next trends are. I like to know before they're out in, all the social media outlets and the magazines. I like to give my clients, hey, this is what's happening, just so that let's start gearing up like on our vacation. The resort starts coming out in February. Maybe we can start trickling some of the newness, and then we can build your spring capsule. So I like to always stay like up here with that, and then educate my clients as it comes. What was the second part of that question?
And then do you ever like question why something is so big when you thought it like wasn't going to be?
Oh yeah, but that's again social media influence.
Mhm.
There's something I'm like, I can't believe that happened. Like I just can't. But then you see it on like all the top influencers out there, and it's just inevitable that it's going to come to us, and we're going to want it because we're going to see it 1,000 times, and then you finally say, fine, I got it. Like I got this, like the Bottega shoes with the square Bottega. I thought that was going to be a fad. I was like, okay, this is just going to be a quick fad, nothing big. I told my clients, get one pair, not a big deal. It's already year 3, I believe, that it's still happening. The square toe is still super strong. So that's one of those things that I could not believe that it just took off, the way it did.
Love that.
So if our audience would like to get a hold of you, to either get fashion tips or be a potential client, how can they go about doing so?
Just find me on Instagram, follow me. This is the best way to do it. And this is what I tell everyone to, if they're trying to get a hold of somebody and they don't, because you get lost in the Instagram world, you get put in another, you have your DMs.
The filtered DMs, yeah.
So what I would say is the best is to kind of follow, like 4 of the pictures, maybe spam me a little bit, and then say, I sent you a DM. And then I go into there and I find them and I find the DM. And I always try to go every night and look at all my DMs and answer everybody. And you can just ask me the most basic question is, what boot should I be wearing? Like what online, website do you sell, $200 shoes that I can find that, I want those Bottegas, but I can't spend that money. Where can I find it? Just DM me and I'll shoot you like 5 to 6 links and you'll find it.
Awesome.
So just DM. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, Melissa, thank you so much for joining us today. You were super inspirational. Not only are you an expert in the fashion industry, but you're such an amazing person as well. So we were so lucky to have you with us. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome back to the Karyn and Alexa Show. As always, anytime Karen's around, spirit's around. So if you would like to enter to potentially win a reading to hear from your past loved ones or hear about your future, you may do so by visiting her website at www.karynreece.com, spelled KarynReece.com. You can also visit her on Facebook at Karyn Reece Psychic Medium, or on Instagram and on Twitter at Karyn Reece. And she's also on TikTok at Karyn Reece and the number 1. And you can also send her an email, Karyn, Karyn, and then the little @ KarynReece.com. In your submission, please make sure you put your first and last name, phone number, email address, and why you deserve to win a reading. So we have a very lucky winner with us who wrote to us on Instagram. Dani, welcome to the show. How are you?
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited.
Of course.
My hands are sweating.
It's okay, Karyn, take it away.
Well, if your right hand itches, that means money's coming your way. So just keep scratching that. We can make it happen. Yeah.
Wow, show me the money, honey.
I got a grandmother coming in and a grandfather. I got a whole bunch of people coming in. Where's the Ann connection or Anna? Is this like a family member, or who's this, like a grandmother? And who's the Anna connection or Ann?
And my sister's Angelica.
Oh, that's your sister. She kept saying like an A and she kept saying close. And she said daughter. At first I thought she was saying whatever. That's a pretty name for your sister, Angelica. Well, for the record, Graham said to tell you the two of you have been sisters in every life. So you have to be nice to your sister. Play nice, play nice. I love what I'm seeing up that way. Has your sister done any teaching, or have you done teaching yet? Because I see it with both of you.
My sister's a teacher.
Oh God, she's really good. I'm sorry it's about your sister right now, but we'll get back to you in a second. Graham's like hogging it.
She's always stealing my thunder.
Oh. Your grandfather's laughing. By the way, Graham loves your hair too, just so you know. She says, I love what you're doing. And she says, I can't believe all of what you're doing. I see new contracts coming your way too. So your career house is very, very affluent. And I also see marriage in your future, by the way. So that it's going to take a little while, but I see this. And when you meet him, you're going to know it. You're going to feel it. You're just going to know his eyes are beautiful. He's just got this great smile. You're going to know it. You're going to feel that instant connection, just as an FYI. Have you worked with somebody with the name Scott, first or last name?
Hold on. My boss that I haven't left the company yet. I just am left for 6 weeks. His name is Scotto. That's what we call him.
Okay, yeah, because Grandma says he's cute. Is Scotto cute? Remember, you're on TV.
Yeah, he is cute, but he's also married.
Grandma says shucks.
Yeah.
She worked with a Scotto or whatever Scott you say. That means you're being stalked by Grandma and Grandpa. They're laughing about this, just so you know. Grandpa says, I see everything you're doing and you're perfect in my eyes. That's what Grandpa said.
Oh, if he says so.
They're all laughing about that. Did you make a change with your bank account, or did you open up a new account or something?
That's crazy, because literally today I was looking this morning about opening a new different type of checking, our savings account.
Yeah, that's what Grandpa said. He goes, do it. He was behind you every step of the way. Yeah. And both of your grandparents are here. Mostly right now, your mom's parents are talking, but your grandfather is trying to talk on your dad's side. It's kind of hard when they're all starting to talk. You're like very popular on the other side. So
they all love me. And I have chills right now, just so you know.
Well, we have them because we're in Buffalo. Share the chills. You get the spirit, we'll get the other one. Graham's laughing all about that. She's talking about some travel in your future to Australia. Have you ever wanted to go down under?
I mean, yes, but not like, oh my God, I can't wait to go there.
I definitely see that into the future as well. So I love what I see. I also saw you go into Asia too in this lifetime. I saw Thailand, and then I'm seeing China.
Wow. So I've been dying to go to Thailand. That's like on my bucket list.
Same. Part of the reason why you have a strong interest in Thailand is because you've been there in a past life. So I know the Thailand, with all the jewelry, the pretty dresses, just beautiful. You're going to have a great time. When you get there, you'll probably feel deja vu too.
But yeah, Thailand has been my, the place I'm like dying to go.
Oh yeah. Actually, you'll go there at least twice in this lifetime. So you'll go once and then you'll go again. So different scenery, different, whatever, but I just saw once and twice. So these should be interesting. The other thing I saw you doing too is I saw you doing a little bit of ancestry.com with your family. And then I'm seeing like a lot of Eastern Europe coming up, like Budapest, Hungary. So that is another swanky, hanky, delicious looking place. Have you done your ancestry yet?
So my sister, Angelica, just bought the ancestry.com for both of my parents to do, who are both from Eastern Europe.
Oh my God, your grandfather is excited about that. Leave it to Angelica. Okay, leave it to you too, Dani, just saying. It'll be fun though. They're laughing about that. Also, do you draw these days? Have you started drawing again? This artistic, like doodles or something?
I mean, I'm always doodling, but nothing like fancy or pretty. like
Yeah.
notebook doodling when I'm at work bored.
Yeah, that's what they're watching you at work again. Grandpa says, get to work. Your father's dad, he's laughing about that too. But I do see a lot of fun in Eastern Europe. Have you ever wanted to go to Budapest? I've always wanted to go there.
Yes, that was another place. Me and my, one of my girlfriends would say Budapest or bust. Like we were trying to plan a trip there a few years ago, pre-COVID.
Yeah, it'll be Budapest. And it's beautiful. You know, from what you see on TV, that old rustic European medieval cobble street, all of that. Oh my God, you're going to have a blast there. And you'll see some hot men too. Just saying. Your
Never met it seeing hot men.
Also, I keep getting like I don't know if it's WHIT, like Wit or White. Is there somebody that you're connected to or working with, like Whitmer, Witzman, something, Weitzman, something like that? Keep that in your future.
I have an ex-lover whose last name is Whiteman.
Oh, that's it. I did say what I was trying to listen to what Graham was saying. Oh, that's an ex-boyfriend. Oh, how funny.
Well, ex-lover.
Lover. Okay, lover.
Sorry,
Oh,
Grandma.
She knows all about Whitman or Whitmer, whatever. By the way, your ex-lover's still thinking about you.
Oh, that's not surprising.
Yeah, just leave that person in the past. Anyways, but I see good things. The only thing this year coming up, it looks like you might run you're burning 2 candles or 1 candle at both sides or however they say it. So you want to make sure you get your rest, your hydration, all of the above. Do you run at all? Have you ever run in a competition, like a marathon or something?
No, I hate running, but last year during COVID, I started like walking fast, going on like power walks. And today my spin class was so shit. Oh, sorry. So bad that I told someone I'm going to go to the Nike outlet next door to my hotel, buy shoes and start jogging.
I saw that. I see you doing that. I see you eventually saying I'm going to do a 2K, 3K. And that's a great way of meeting people. And that's going to be really good for your health because you get that, euphoria. So yeah, because I see that in the future. You're going to have a lot of fun and you're going to meet some interesting people, including a hot man with sneakers. So,
all right,
yeah.
like this. So, Nike, here I come. My sister runs too. She became a runner this last year.
Oh, so you could follow in her footsteps, I guess. No pun intended.
That was cute. That was cute.
That was cute.
I put my foot in my mouth alive.
Oh, just so punny.
Oh, yes. No free toes, but free toes. Free toe chips or free toes in your shoes. Grandpa's laughing about that. But I see really good things. I also saw you journaling too. Do you journal? Are you reporting?
Every day.
I see that. Yeah, I saw that. They sometimes are nosy. Not your grandpa's because they said we're not like that, but your 2 grams are nosy. Baba's laughing about that one.
Baba would be nosy about that.
Oh, both of them are. They may look innocent, little innocent grandmas, but they're not. Actually, they look like they're about 25. So you can tell your folks that. Yeah, because when you're out of your physical, you look your healthiest. You think you're healthy. Well, if you're in a nicer place, but that's typically, where we tend to be 25 to 30. But they adore you. They're so thrilled and so proud of all the great things that you're doing. They're excited to go with you to Thailand, to China, to Australia, wherever you want to go. Baba says we're ready. We have our bags packed.
I have been seeing an insane amount of number sequences, very specifically 111.
Love it. That's 3.
222.
6. Love it.
333.
9. Endings
555.
Oh, interesting. Back to 6 again. So 6 is typically, this is just the gist of it, but they each relate to something like 3, integration of mind, body, spirit. 9, endings, new beginnings. 6 is, a lot of challenges, but that kind of makes sense with what you do because you can do anything. You have a lethal mind about it. You make things happen. Nothing stops you at all, which they're all saying exactly. And they're all cheering about, but those numbers come from the universe, sometimes from your grandparents, but also from the universe at large, like your guides. So they're just giving you like, you're on the right path. You're doing things the right way. If you get a 9, like whatever might be bothering you, that's going to be ending soon, and you have the perseverance to go forward. They're great numbers, really great numbers.
I definitely see like lately I've been seeing a little more 777, which I don't see often.
That's another interesting number, 21, which gives you 3 again. Integration of mind, body, spirit. It's all about you. But go on.
But yeah, and then once in a while 888, but it's mostly like I would say the 3s. I'm seeing 3 and 5. I see constantly to a point that I think maybe am I psychic? Am I not psychic? Crazy? Am I delusional in seeing these numbers? Because I see it so often to a point that my friends make fun of me. Someone just texted me at 222 and said, look, you just texted me at 222.
Oh yeah, no, there are no such things as coincidence. The only numbers you don't want to see are the ones on the scale, but these are good numbers. So I love that, but they all have such a strong connection to you. The three's one of my faves because it's, again, integration of mind, body, spirit, which is all psychic. And then 111, so you're getting a lot of messages. And what I would do is I would write them down and just see what's going on with your life at that point, because you could see how those numbers relate. You'll be surprised and amazed, but they're like good guideposts in this lifetime. And most of the time they come from your grandparents, like I said, or the universe at large. So I roll with it. I see numbers all the time too.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, sometimes I feel like I'm going crazy for how much I see them, but I know it's good. I know it's messages. I know it's a good thing.
Yeah.
But then even my friends will be like, why are you seeing this so much? What does it mean?
Well, those are always good messages though from the universe. That's it. The fact that you recognize that the universe is giving you messages, people typically don't pay attention to that. I just saw.
I was going to say, did you see
I
that?
just saw
Did you see an orb?
No.
No, that was like very strong.
Now I'm getting chilled because I'm looking at you two.
Oh,
No,
that's why you're getting
well-
chills because you're looking at us. We understand that.
No, I mean, that was like
It just went over.
across your face. Like,
My body's covered in chills right now.
I have to
Yeah.
send it to you when I process the recording.
Okay.
That was crazy.
Yeah, we both. Yeah, it just went right over.
Right over your
her.
face.
Yeah, we just.
Ooh, I mean, I wish you could see the goosebumps.
No, and the fact that you just had an orb, that's your confirmation that the universe, and there's a lot of spiritual energy around you. So do you like elephants, by the way? I keep saying
Yes, I collect elephants.
Yeah, that's what Graham said. I love elephants too. They're great protectors in India, but I'm seeing a lot of elephants around you. I have some elephant jewelry, whatever. We love your elephants.
Oh, good. I have them all over
House.
my apartment.
Oh, how funny.
Yeah.
Oh, and they're so sweet. I rode an elephant once. They're the sweetest. They just
Yeah,
are.
I have I've always loved the elephants only with trunks up.
Thank you so much, Dani, for joining us today. Hopefully this gave you the peace and the closure that you needed. Karyn, thank you. And Spirit, thank you. Welcome back to the Karyn and Reece Show. If you would like to connect with Karyn, you may do so by visiting her website at www.karynreece.com, spelled KarynReece.com. On there, you can find more about the TV show, the podcast, and even how to book a reading. You can visit her on Facebook at Karyn Reece Psychic Medium, or on Instagram and on Twitter at Karyn Reece. You can also visit her on TikTok at Karyn Reece and the number 1, or you can send her an email, Karyn, Karyn, and then the little @ KarynReece.com. You can also call her office phone at 716-580-2520. Awesome, very insightful today.
Different.
About
Yeah,
psychics and mediums, and
What happens when you cross over
Yeah.
and you're a psychic medium?
see?
Yeah.
Hopefully you don't lose your abilities. We need you here.
No, they'll follow me from lifetime to lifetime.
Good.
to
Aren't you so
lifetime.
lucky? Aren't we so lucky, I should say?
Well, we are lucky in many ways, and your baking will continue to follow you from lifetime to lifetime
Good.
to lifetime. So keep going on those cookies.
Good. You tell me what you want, and they will be delivered to your door.
Oh, you make the best cookies.
Thank you.
You really do. You're a great
And you're the
baker.
best psychic, so I guess it's like trade for trade.
Sounds good. And you make the best cookies, but you bake them on medium?
And for you only, because it has to be.
Only on medium.
Only
Yeah.
on medium. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of The Karyn and Reece Show, and we'll be back next week for more.